Hello everyone, this is Tilagar. In this part, we are going to get know about the King Gaikwad of Baroda and his contribution in technical education. First thing, beyond this PPT, let's see how he got the throne of Baroda's kingdom. In the mid 17th century, Gandharao Gaikwad was very popular Maharaja of Baroda. Following the death of Sir Gandharao Gaikwad in 1870, it was expected that his brother Malgorao would succeed him. However, Malgorao had already proven himself to be very bad character and had been arrested earlier for conspiring to assassinate Gandharao. As Gandharao's wife Maharani Jamnabai was already pregnant with a child in her, the succession of Malgorao was delayed until the gender of the child would be proven. Later, it was proven that it is a daughter. So, on her birthday itself, that is on 5th July 1871, Malgorao ascended the throne. So, finally, he attained the throne. After attaining his power, Malgorao spent his money liberally and whatever he does, it was up to the peak. Nearly emptied the Baroda's coffer. And soon reports reached the resident Robert Pyare of Malgora's gross tyranny and his cruelty. Malgoras further attempted to cover up his deed by attempting to poison Pyare with a poison of arsenic, that is, with some compound of arsenic. By order of the Secretary of State for India, Malgora was deposed on 10 April 1875, exiled to Madras, where he died in mystery way in 1882. With the throne of Baroda has now again become vacant. So this Maharani Jamnabai called on the heads of the extended branches of the dynasty to come to Baroda with their son to present themselves in order to decide upon a successor. So on this occasion, Kasirao and his three sons, namely Anandrao, Gopal Rao and Sampath Rao, walked to Baroda from Kalwanas with a nearly distance of around 600 kilometers to present themselves to Jamnabai. It is reported that when each son was asked their side reason for presenting themselves at Baroda, this Gopal Rao unhesitedly stated that I have come here to rule Baroda. So this statement, with this statement, he won many hearts. So undoubtedly, this Gopal Rao was selected by the British as successor and was accordingly adopted as his son by Maharani Jamnabai on 27 May 1875. He was also given a new name, Saiji Rao. He finally ascended the throne at Baroda in 16 June 1875. But being a minor, he was restricted under a council of regency until he crosses a certain age. He was invested with the full ruling power on 28 December 1881 after those small restrictions for his age. During his minority, he was extensively tutored in administrative skills by Madhava Rao, who groomed his young protege into being a person with foresight and with a will to provide welfare to his people. In this period, Madhava Rao restored the state to its normal condition, following all those chaos in which it had been left by those Malha Rao, who is the brother of the famous Maharaja. Not a little credit for what the Maharaja achieved during his life in every sphere of human activity must be given to the Madhava Rao for sure. So next one, let's see about his achievements. So achievements in the part, he contributed more in spite of education. This Maharaja opened hundreds and hundreds of schools for Dalits as well as encouraged their admission to regular schools. Gaikwad had opened 8 schools for girls and a training college for lady teachers at early 1881 itself. Fully aware of the fact that he was a Maratha ruler of Gujarat, he identified himself with the people and shaped their cosmopolitan attitude and progressive. His rich library became the nucleus of today's Central Library of Baroda with a network of libraries in all the towns and villages in his states. He was the first Indian ruler to introduce compulsory and free primary education in his states and placing his territory far in advance of contemporary British India. Also, adding to the points, Gaikwad brought about far-reaching changes, reform and development in the city of Baroda and the entire princely state. He encouraged talent from among his people. He supported education and training of persons which in his opinion would shine in life. He also concentrated in more cultural-related activities and he also developed a railway system, parking areas and many more, which leads to the globalization and development of the Baroda city. So till now we have seen about Maharaja Gaikwad's history and his achievements part. So now let's see some simple facts about Gaikwad and the city Baroda. So Gaikwad is just a caste name that is usually given in Maharashtra related parts, and now current king named is Samarjit Gaikwad, and he is also comes under the family of our actual Gaikwad. Then Vadodara is the old name of the city Baroda. Also this Baroda is also called as Banyan city. Then it is considered that it is the third largest city in the Indian state of Gujarat, and the fact is it is 2000 years old city. Then that's all for this module. Thank you.